All right, guys, we are fixing to board Harmony of the Seas. Yay! For our mother-daughter trip. We are so excited. It's gonna be a great 8 days. We're going to Cozumel, Nassau, and perfect day at CocoCay. We got our matching shirts. We're ready for our boarding picture, and we're gonna have a great time. So.
I haven't been on a ship in 20 years,
yep,
so it's gonna be fun.
Yep, Mom's last cruise on Royal Caribbean was Rhapsody of the Seas, so I'm so excited for her reaction when we get on an Oasis class ship. I've already told her there's a Central Park, there's a Boardwalk, so I can't wait to see what she thinks about it. All right, let's board this ship. What's your first impressions?
It's way bigger than I thought.
A little bigger than Rhapsody? No, on the ship. Going on the gangway. All right, we're officially leaving land. You ready? The portion between land and sea. You excited? Yeah! We need a pina colada. So exciting! Hello! Good morning, thank you! Mother and daughter cruise! Yeah, does it not feel just like a city? Yeah, Mom is like, what do you think? What do you think so far? We haven't even hardly seen anything.
It's all on something that floats.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Beautiful.
There's the balloons. We'll do the balloon drop at midnight. Look at this head that moves.
What's that?
It's a piece of art. It's a head that like forms. What is that supposed to mean? All right, guys, we have made it on board to Harmony of the Seas. We are so excited to kick off this vacation. So first off, me and Mom are gonna get our mustard drill done, and after that, we're gonna get our soda cups, call our family, just go check out the ship, and we'll take you guys along with us on a ship tour later, show you everything that Harmony has to offer. But for now, we're gonna go explore for ourselves and enjoy it a little bit, touch in with family and all, but it is a beautiful ship. Royal makes the process so easy. Every time we take a Royal Caribbean cruise, the process is just seamless getting on board. It takes no time from the time you park, and everyone is so friendly and helpful. So like I said, if you haven't done a Royal Caribbean cruise, definitely check them out. They are definitely worthwhile. Staff is awesome, like I said. You will not regret it.
Never gonna be me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go.
For you guys that know, you cannot have a Park West event without a little bit of bubbles, am I right? Yeah, you guys know. Okay, what should we do next? What should we do next? What should we do next? How about some sparkles from our friends over
You're the
at
first
jewelry
winner!
shop?
Woo! What did you just win?
Just at my discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11 is never regression. Try to play you, but you're never gonna be me.
All right, Mom, point to your picture. Which picture did you win? Yay!
Hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place. I wanna be first, work till it hurts. Dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes.
It's 55 feet from the deck, 107 feet from sea level. Oh my gosh. Gosh. We just finished watching The Fine Line, the Aqua show here on Harmony of the Seas. And oh my gosh, guys, if you are on this ship, definitely check it out. It was an awesome performance. These guys are so talented to do the things they do. I don't want to spool it off for you. I will show some footage, but if you are on Harmony of the Seas, you have to do the Aqua show. We had a super beautiful evening, really, really smooth seas, so we got lucky, got to see it. Like I said, great performance. Do not miss it if you are here on Harmony. So let's take one more look around the theater as they are closing it down.
Tonight, I do have a few reminders for everybody tonight, but before I tell you all about these reminders, let's give it up as well for the team working behind the scenes, everybody. Yes, we don't see them. Look at right there, stage production manager, stage staff, sound.
We are here at the Broadway production of Grease on Harmony of the Seas. It's going to be so much fun. All Royals Broadway productions are top-notch. Grease is a super fun one. It is a sing-along, so lots of music, dancing, and then of course if you've seen the movie Grease, then you kind of know the storyline. So we are excited to watch this, and I'll turn this around and give you a view of the stage in the theater, and we'll let you know how it is when it's done. So we just finished watching the Broadway production of Grease here in the Royal Theater, and we just want to say it was awesome. Super, super good show. All Royal shows are awesome, and this is one of their Broadway productions. So if you're on Harmony of the Seas, do not miss Grease. All right, guys, good morning from the Solarium on Harmony of the Seas. Well, I should say morning. It's almost lunchtime. It's 11 o'clock, and we are sailing towards CocoCay right now. We have a beautiful day, so we are just trying to recoup a little bit. We've done so many fun shows and activities, and we're only a couple of days in, so we're going to relax in the Solarium this morning before we head to Azumi tonight to do the hibachi table. So I just thought I'd show you guys a quick tour of the Solarium. Like I said, it's 11 o'clock, and I want y'all to see how empty this is, because I've been on so many cruise ships that have just been, I mean, by 8, 9 o'clock, you know, you better have, you know, your seat picked out for the day if you want, you know, a super good one or the one you have on your mind. So let's kind of take a little walking tour here of the Solarium. So if you can see down below me here, you got a beautiful view out all these glass windows. Okay, so if we go down this way, you can see there's so many little fun clamshells to hang out in, just like the one Mom was in. And then you have your hot tubs down below as well. And on each side of the Solarium, you will see that there is a little wing you can walk out over the bridge, and it's just a super beautiful spot to take pictures and get those Instagram selfies, or even just catch a cool breeze. So I'm gonna hold on to my hat here because it may blow away. But you can see the helipad down below. Hopefully we don't need that for anything major. I have done on Symphony of the Seas, they had a little thing for sweet guests out there at Sail Away. I think we were leaving St. Kitts, and we got to go out there and do Sail Away, and that was a really, really awesome experience. And as you can see here, the glass floor you can walk out on the bridge. Super cool. Okay, we're gonna make our way back up to the second level of the Solarium. Ooh, a little windy there. But as we go around, it's just the same on the other side, kind of a half circle shape here. I said this is an open air Solarium, and so it is not fully enclosed. This ship is fixing to go into dry dock, and they are going to add a pool into this Solarium as well. So they do have these misters here, but they have a little bar set up currently over those, so they are actually not in operation at the moment. But as you can see on your left-hand side, another hot tub, and another one on your right-hand side. And there is a towel station at the entrance as well. So as we make our way up to the third level of the Solarium, you can see here the top level. Plenty of space to sit. And like I said, it is 11 o'clock and there is nobody up here, which is kind of unheard for. And then down below you got your towel station. Absolutely beautiful day, beautiful views. And just right outside of the Solarium on each side, you have two really large hot tubs that kind of overlook the side of the ship. Now we are up on the main pool deck. We are on the upper level here, so gonna walk around, take a look at these casitas. It doesn't look like too many of them are rented. They're kind of expensive, like $500 for a sea day. I've seen sales where they're like $295 for a port day, but the bad thing is they really don't look at the ocean, so really, to me, there's not a lot of benefit to renting these. I think you get one free drink and a USB charger and just like, you know, a guaranteed spot to sit for the day, but for $500 and not facing the ocean, I don't know if that is really something I would spend my money on. So here's your water slides. Me and Mom are gonna ride those later. They look super fun. It looks like you've got 3 of them. You've got like the tulip bowl style slide and then 2 maybe racer slides, so you can see right here where they come out. And the pool deck is now actually pretty hopping. But as you can see, at 11 o'clock on our second sea day, there is still availability. So there's the beach pool over there where you can actually sit in the water in your loungers. They're not like the pool loungers like on, you know, Icon that sit directly in the water, just a regular chair, but it is actually in the water and a beach entry pool. So let's keep on going. Man, it is just a gorgeous day out here. I was like, today is the day for me to come up to the pool deck. I didn't want to show it to you on a rainy day because that's no fun, even though we get those sometimes, but it's just too pretty not to be up here. Okay, another casita. Number 3, the Tropical Terrace. All right, we're gonna keep making our way around. Casita that looks over the pool here. So you can see the mast bar and where you would check in for your casita. I hear some music going on. It's kind of bumping, kind of sounds a little bit like the Hideaway Vegas style music at on Icon on the back of the ship. I really enjoyed that. Okay, great view of Central Park from up top here, and more of the beach pool and a few more casitas. And as you walk to the other side of this little bridge here, you see the other side of Central Park. The sports pool and a hot tub. Looks like they got some volleyball going on out there. And then the kids splash pad area, which is a super nice area as well. All right, so we're not, the wind, you cannot hear me. I have my fuzzy mic on, but wind's a little brutal up here today, so. All right, so let's keep making our way down this way. We're gonna go down the stairs over here back behind the splash pad. And let's go to the back and check out the flow rider, and you got the Ultimate Abyss slides back there, so let's go check that out. All right, so once we made it down here past the splash pad, there is an ice cream station, and you also have mini bites back here as well, where you can grab things like chicken quesadillas, a lot of kind of taco style stuff. So let's kind of go see what they have on their menu. All right, guys, like I said, this is mini bites. So kind of gives you an idea. Like I said, more of like a taco style salsa, guacamole, Mexican rice, black beans. This should all be opening up shortly, and then they'll have a case here with like fresh fruit and desserts as well. So like I said, plenty of seating and more seating back here. So as we make our way behind mini bites, you can see the sports court here. So they do basketball, pickleball, all kinds of different fun activities that you can sign up for or come out here during open play and just play whatever you want for yourself. So now we're making our way up to the flow riders and the Ultimate Abyss. So I'm gonna get Mom to ride the dry slide later. I don't know if it'll be today, but before we get off the ship, she's gonna ride it. It's actually really, really fun. So let's go check it out. Oh, look at that water. right, and we have made it back here to the Ultimate Abyss dry slide. And there's a great spot to sit back here. There is a bar back here, the wipeout bar. And you just have an awesome view of the aft. So like I said, little hidden spot to sit and have a nice drink. And here on our right, we have the wipeout bar. So if you're watching somebody on the flow rider or just wanting to watch the aft of the ship or the wake there, then you can get yourself a drink. And here is the entrance for the zip line. So to ride the zip line, you have to be 58 inches tall. Boogie board is 52, which is the flow rider. So they have certain hours that they are open. Your app should kind of tell you all that. It's kind of random, but I do know you need closed-toed shoes and no jewelry to ride the zip line. And when you zip line, you come out right out those two little doors there. And there's the Harmony of the Seas sign on the back of the ship. Central Park, the Ultimate Abyss. Not Central Park, the Boardwalk. What am I saying? The Boardwalk. And then we've got putt-putt as well. Really cute putt-putt course. Look at this cute little bus. It's like Symphony of the Seas. Symphony has the exact same one. So. And then back behind the putt-putt, you also have some ping pong tables. So you can see everybody is playing ping pong, getting in a good competition here. So. As we make our way back, you will see the fuel. This is the Teens Club, so the kids area. There's also a really nice spot to sit in front of fuel. Look at all this bar space here. And it's empty right now, and you have an awesome view of the boardwalk and the wake. And now we're approaching down here at the beach pool. You can definitely see it is a lot more crowded than the Solarium. I don't know if it's because there is not a pool on the Solarium. On Symphony, Allure, Utopia, and Wonder there is, but there is not on Harmony. All right, guys, we're gonna make our way back to the Solarium. Just wanted to give you a rundown of everything there is to do out here on the top deck.
Japanese helicopter all the way from CocoCay. Just want to kind of close your eyes. Cover 1, 2, 3.
Ooh, wow. Woo. So good.
Yeah.
Oh.
First time doing the battery.
Hers. Yeah. It's her first time. Yeah.
Someone. Alright, ready.
And they're calling away to say.
Japanese face out. That's why my kids look like good. Japanese eggs from Las Vegas. For the win. Right, open wider, open wider, open wider. One more, I will give you big chances. Open your eyes wider. Maybe it's because your eyes is very small. Terrible close. Last chance. Open your eyes.
Alright guys, we just finished dinner at Azumi, the hibachi table here on Harmony of the Seas. I know the sun is probably gonna kill this, but we just got back. We dressed up for dinner and decided that we wanted to come back and put on our comfy clothes because we're gonna go hit the walking track. This is the biggest meal we have had by far on this trip, so we're gonna go try to burn those calories off. But before we did that, I just wanted to give a shout out to Danny, our server, and Martin, who was our head chef. They were both exceptional, 10 out of 10. They were super friendly, kept everyone laughing and smiling the whole time, and not to mention the food was just super phenomenal as well. So just wanted to give them a shout out and let them know what a great job they did. So if you are on Harmony of the Seas, do not forget to check out Azumi and look for Martin and Danny. They will definitely take care of you. So that is our review on Azumi. We are gonna go hit the track. Alright guys, good morning from Perfect Day at CocoCay here aboard Harmony of the Seas. It is looking like a beautiful morning. I've watched the sun come up, watched Harmony and Utopia. They're the two ships here today coming in at the same time. So Harmony, the one I'm currently on, we backed in first, and Utopia is currently backing in now. But look at Perfect Day. It just never gets old. World has done such a good job with Perfect Day CocoCay, and I can't wait for Perfect Day Mexico in 2027. Poor mama, she's still feeling pretty sick right now, so we're kind of letting her rest. I was able to get one of the in-pool day beds. Luckily, I don't know how we did it, but we did kind of in the shade, letting her rest. If she don't get to feeling better, then we'll go back to the ship if she's getting too hot and all that. But she's a little sick right now, so letting her rest. But it is a beautiful day here. We're hoping she gets to feeling better and we can continue to enjoy this day. Love Hideaway. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. Don't forget, if you want a full Hideaway tour, when me and my husband were on Icon back in April, we did a whole vlog series on Hideaway Beach Club here at CocoCay. Tells you everything, all the information, shows you the whole venue, so don't forget to check that out if you want an in-depth review of Hideaway. Oh my gosh, guys. So, Perfect Day at CocoCay turned out not so perfect, but that's okay. Hey, you get a port stop like that every once in a while. It just is, it's crazy, but got mom out to see Hideaway Beach Club. She was not feeling well, so we left a little bit early, but honestly, I think it was a blessing we did because of this massive rainstorm that just came through and drenched everything. So there is so much water on the upper deck up here on Harmony, and I'm watching everyone on Utopia, you know, running in from it too. So just kind of wanted to show you guys the aftermath of all this. So I asked one of the guys working on the ship, I said, does it usually rain here? And he's like, oh no. He said, this is kind of an unusual thing. He said, usually it's sunny. So of course it rained today, but that's okay. We'll be back again. So not our last time. But as you can see, so much of the water has started to drain off. This is a lot better than it was. It's got to run to all these drains, and like, look at my feet here. Yeah, it's like a swimming pool. Harmony on the left, Utopia on the right. Like I said, you can see some of the differences already. Looking at lime and coconut over there, I'm a little bit jealous. All right, we have now officially entered the Windjammer. And first you got to washy-washy. The bar on the right-hand side here. And drinks. on the left. I haven't been in here for lunch yet, but it looks super, super good. So take out your fresh salads, yummy, all your toppings, your breads. Cheese and cracker snacks. Some barbecue chicken, Mexican rice, vegetables. So just a little preview of everything they have here. Fish. Chicken tenders, mac and cheese, french fries, burgers, and more bread. After exiting the Windjammer there, you saw what they had on their lunch buffet, just kind of a sample of all the different things you can eat. So you can eat however you want. You can eat healthy, you can eat fried foods. It's your choice. That's the great thing about a cruise. And when you exit out of the Windjammer and come down the stairs here, you have an awesome view of Central Park and the pool decks. And here is an example of what is by every elevator. It tells you the deck you're on, where you are at, what is around you, and then a whole list of everything on the ship and what deck it is on as well. And there's a sample of what your elevators look like. They're great, but they are not icon of the seas elevators, that's for sure. So turn around here, you can see there's a beautiful ship model of Harmony of the Seas. We got to get Evan his ship model because he collects them. So definitely going to bring him one home. They're pretty cool. All right, off we go into Central Park. Again, one of my favorite places on the ship, and it's pretty empty right now, so it's such a good time to film. Look at all these beautiful plants in here. So let's make our rounds here. On the right-hand side, you got 150 Central Park. This is a specialty restaurant. On the left-hand side, ooh, it is raining on me. That's okay, I'm already wet, I guess, anyways. That is where the Rising Tide Bar departs from, so I need to ride that. I still have yet to ride one. Gonna catch on one of these days. It's actually kind of cool out here with the rain and the mist. The Trellis Bar, really good bar to get a nice fresh drink from in Central Park. And even just look at the little like benches and bridges, like they really do a good job with this. This looks down to the Promenade. Then you've got Central Park Cafe, and for lunch they do some salads, fruit, soups, healthier lunch options, and breakfast they have some quick grab and goes like English muffins, fruit. They have a bagel bar. So really nice place to just eat a light lunch or breakfast. So here's Jamie's Italian. That is the Italian specialty restaurant. You can book that for lunch or for dinner. As we continue to make the loop here, we have Vintages. Ooh, that's where the wine bar is. Maybe that's where me and Evan's champagne is that I need to buy to go check it out later. And then they just have all these cute little street signs to tell you where to go. And look at these sunglasses. Oh, precious. What a great photo op. Love it. And back to the other side of Central Park here. Have your fancy stores. We don't know how to say half of them, but that's okay. Okay, now I've made my loop around Central Park here, back to the Trellis Bar. Let's go see, obviously you can see the Central Park balconies. We're doing lots of cleaning and maintenance since we're at port today. And you can look down into the promenade. Now there's a glare on it, you can't see it great, but it's super cool view. Chops Grill, another specialty restaurant. Good for lunch or dinner. All right, guys, and that kind of concludes Central Park. All right, guys, so we are fixing to enter the Boardwalk area. Another favorite. So this is where the carousel is. Of course, it's themed like a boardwalk. Imagine that, right? As we make our way down the boardwalk, you can see we have Zoltar. He'll tell you your fortune. You have Starbucks. And then you also have the Boardwalk Doghouse. This is a great venue. It is included with your cruise fare. So hot dogs, brats, potato salad, coleslaw, all those good things. The carousel. Then you have some shopping, design district, sundials, an arcade, and there's the Royal Caribbean shop. That's where I need to go to get Evan's ship model. Let's take a peek in this arcade since it's gonna rain on me. Okay, a small arcade, but a nice arcade. Lane Master. I'm actually really good at that game. If Evan was here, I'd definitely be challenging him to a round. And then you got Johnny Rocket's Diner here. And all your boardwalk balconies. Along with support, and as a special paid for eatery, it is Mexican food. I've heard it's very good. I've heard they're known for their jalapeno margarita. So if that's something you want to try, definitely do it. And then as we showed you the other night, we filmed it for you, the Aqua Show, The Fine Line. The Fine Line is a must if you're on Harmony of the Seas. The show was awesome. You have to check it out. So once again, here is the Aqua Theater. So as we enter from the boardwalk here on deck 7, is that right? No, 6, sorry, 6. See, I'm still learning. I've been on several of these Oasis class ships. I'll get it right one day. On your right-hand side, you have Focus, the photo gallery. So this is where you can go to purchase those photos of your cruise. On the left-hand side, you have the Schooner Bar. I don't even know if I ever say that right. But this bar is really cool themed. And it's empty right now. So you actually get to see all the really cool decorations without all the people in the way. So good time to be in here filming for you guys. Love the Schooner Bar. They do a lot of trivia in here. We did some 90s trivia, 2000s trivia. It's pretty awesome. So definitely check out that trivia if you need a break from the sun. And guys, I can't stress enough, there are plenty of these little ship statues and signs by the elevators to help you navigate where you are going. So it makes it very easy not to get lost if you just read. All right, let's go down the stairs here. See what's down here in the Royal Promenade. Guest services on our right there. So as we come into deck 5 here, the main deck of the Royal Promenade, you have the Bionic Bar, which is a super cool venue that I first saw in Anthem of the Seas when it came out. We were stunned by it then, still stunned by it now. But yeah, you place an order and it will make your drink for you robotically. Tells you where you're at in the queue, what the wait time is. Pretty cool. And then you have the Rising Tide Bar as well. That takes a ride up into Central Park. The Luxury Watch Store. Cafe Promenade, where you can get free coffee and snacks, and there are also upcharge coffee and snacks as well too. And our favorite, Next Cruise. So when you need to book that next one, it's there. And then Sorrento's, the pizza place, where you can get all those late night pizza snacks. The Boot and Bonnet is like an English style pub where you can get some really cool drinks. Port Merchants, where you can buy all your duty-free liquors, perfumes, makeup, etc. And then the spinning head, like this is just super, super cool. Just a really neat piece of art. You can see Central Park above it. Then On Air, the karaoke bar. They also do a lot of trivia in there as well. And then here in the center is the shore excursions desk. So if you need to book a shore excursion, come on right here. And Boleros is right there on the right behind it. And they have a lot of Latin themed music, drinks, salsa dancing, all that in Boleros. So super cool venue to check out. Now we're making our way down to deck 4. And here's this interesting sculpture. And there's where you can enter the Royal Theater from the 4th floor. So that'll be the lower floor. 5th floor will be your upper floor. Also on deck 4, here is the non-smoking casino. It is a smaller casino, but if you do not like the smell of smoke, then you can go in there and gamble without that. This is the Attic. This is the adults only comedy. You do have to book reservations for that on your app. Here is the Crown Lounge for everyone with lots of points, lots of royal points. They got a cool special place to hang out. You got Studio B as well, which is the ice rink where we watched 1887 the other night, and that was spectacular. Down this hall is where Park West is. It is the art gallery. They have a whole bunch of different pieces. They do art auctions, really cool stuff. So definitely go to one. Me and Mom did our first one aboard Harmony just to like see what an art auction was. Mom won some cool prizes, and every piece of art tells a story, so definitely check it out. right, so we just finished watching Columbus the musical here aboard Harmony of the Seas, and I didn't know what to think when we went in. We did not have a reservation. We went to the 7:45 show, and they let us in, so we got to go in and see it. There was a full house, so I would be there a little bit early. Like I said, did not know what to expect, but it was actually really, really good. It's a great musical, a lot of modern music in it. It's really, really funny, like, twist on the whole Columbus story. So I would definitely recommend going if you got a sense of humor. It's a good laugh, a fun time, a good sing-along. So we're just kind of walking around the ship, maybe going to do some comedy, watch some karaoke tonight. They got some game shows. So just enjoying the night. We have one more day at sea tomorrow before heading back to Galveston. Today we just kind of enjoyed the Solarium, kind of recouped from all the fun things we've been doing on this trip, and came out to see the full moon, as you can see behind me, right there behind the smokestack. Way up at the top, right there, you can see is the only full moon of August, and it is peaking tonight. So had to come out and take a look.
Let's keep it fun, people. No jumping or climbing over chairs, railings, people, or anything else that might get in the way. The most important of all, there is to be absolutely no running.
This includes sprinting, jogging, dashing, trotting, darting, scurrying, or chasing.
If any of the mentioned rules are broken, your team will lose all their points and be disqualified.
Jeez.
So please use common sense and put safety first. That's it. Hang on. Crazy Quest will begin shortly.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Okay guys, so we are going to watch the Crazy Quest. I have never seen this before. I'm sorry, Evan, that we're watching this without you, but we're about to see how crazy it's really going to get. As you saw, there's a safety briefing for this, so we're going to see how wild it gets.
Alright, team number 2, tell us your lady name. Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton?
Dolly Parton. What do you do for a living? Shake my titties. Okay. Show us your dancing skills, Willie. Come on, DJ! Here we go, come on. Shake it, shake it. Oh yeah! Give it up for team 2, everybody. Well done. Alright. Team 3, tell us your lady name. Carlita. Carlita, what do you do for a living? Ride the pole. Show us right over there, please. Come on, here we go, DJ!
First one, front to front. Yes! Where's that one?
I just lost you.
Ah, the ladies got one.
So guys, sadly our time is up here aboard Harmony of the Seas, and it is time to get packed up and ready to go home. But we have had an awesome trip aboard this 8-day sailing to Cozumel, Perfect Day, and Nassau. Wouldn't trade it for anything. Love our cruises aboard Royal Caribbean. Again, Harmony has just been a blast, and we are so thankful to have gotten to done this mother-daughter trip together. Just spending time with my mom has been a great blessing and just a once-in-a-lifetime, you know, trip to do. So like I said, don't forget to subscribe, like, a comment, let us know what you think about Harmony of the Seas or any of the excursions we did. I hope that you learned something new about the ship, something, you know, maybe you were curious about. Maybe there was an excursion that we did that you've thought about doing and you learned something about it. So like I said, let us know what you think in the comments below. But for now, we're going to get to packing, and that's going to conclude our series aboard of Harmony of the Seas. Thanks for watching, guys.
Gonna be me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange.